What do you think have you learned about chess while playing or studying freestyle chess? Have you learned about something about chess in general because of doing this in such an unorthodox way?
I'm not sure it really taught me things about chess, but it taught me about freestyle chess. I think freestyle chess kind of teaches you that there are no such thing as norms. Quite often, developing the queen early on is the best idea. You shouldn't really care about your pawn structure so much. It's all about the pieces and how they get developed. So it's really an orthodox way of looking at the game. I mean, that's why I enjoy it so much, because it can really show how creative the player is, and you're able to kind of come up with concepts that have nothing to do with classical position 518.
Do you think it could be detrimental for playing the classical position? Like you unlearn some principles that are important in normal chess?
Yes, you definitely need to unlearn what you know about normal chess to be a good freestyle chess player.
But does it make your classical chess worse? Or like, how does it work?
I don't think so. It's just that you have to kind of differentiate in your mind, kind of understand that, okay, I have to let go of my regular chess methodology that I have. I believe that, let's say, Isolani that is blocked is generally not great, or playing f6 early on, or weakening the king early on is a bad idea. Yeah, there are lots of concepts that are shockingly interesting.
And I think also with the center, right? So the center is a different kind of beast in Fischer Random chess, right?
Yeah. Sometimes keeping the control over the center is very important, and sometimes you just can postpone the development and postpone the fight for the control of the center. Yeah, I think the more you get to play, the more you fall in love with the game, and the more you're wondering, why isn't everybody feeling the same? Because I think for a lot of players, and I know it by talking to Fabio or other chess players, also Hans, I think, he said that analyzing regular chess at times is so boring after analyzing CHESS960. Yeah, it really takes an effort to come back to the game, because from something very rich and very colorful, you're coming back to something that has lots of limitations.
Yeah, but probably these are mostly problems relevant for top players, right? Amateurs don't have this problem that chess is boring and overstudied for them.
Right,
so, yeah.
But it's more or less, let's say, it's like if you're a music listener, classic music listener, and then somebody comes to you who doesn't really listen to classical music and goes, oh my God, I love listening to classical music too, and I love listening to Ludovico Einaudi, or listening to, let's say, Hans Zimmer. With all due respect, for somebody who listens to classical music, this is, of course, very, I won't say boring, but not the most exciting music to listen to. If you can listen to some different composers, let's say Bach. And the same thing applies to us when people come and say, oh my God, I just discovered in how exciting is the Petrov defense or the Berlin endgame. Yeah, sure, it is exciting, but to some extent, unless you start understanding it well.